Good evening, Leroy. How's it going?
I have been once again another week of Leroy running around like a chicken with his head cut off, going all over the place, trying to. I'm playing with my like music band, and we are playing for the Fourth of July, for the parade in the Fourth of July, and so they met at 7:30, and we're playing some songs. And so I just got back from practice like 10 minutes ago. So I have not been able to keep up with anything today other than I know the Cubs put up a football score on the San Diego Padres today, but I have not been able to keep track on what that team is doing at all today.
See, for one, I didn't look at the size on this. I think this is my size, but it's tight. And I know that's kind of like
which is interesting. Is IndyCar jerseys are also like IndyCar jerseys run small.
See, the wildest part about this was I went into the bathroom earlier and I was like, oh boy, I was
cold.
I was like, I'm like, how am I cold? It's 99 degrees outside. There's no way I can be that, But I think we might have had a little bit of issues with our Facebook getting started, but I think we finally caught up. I think it is just doing it. But yeah, no, Team USA playing right now in the 97th minute because they're playing 10 minutes of extra time. They're winning 2-0 over Bosnia. But Leroy, about 10 minutes into the second half, their best player, Balogun, got a red card.
Okay.
And which means he's out for the game. So the Team USA is playing with 10 players instead of 11. But he's also suspended for the next game.
So
they will be, yeah. And it is a very, 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 very controversial red card. And it's interesting because, I fully admit that, I'm a casual soccer fan. And so I don't really know. I don't know why I'm not able to see comments. Because I just see here that what is happening right now? Are you able to see any of the comments?
I see ours thank you for joining us. I see it.
I've got that, but I just got like a notification over here that Steven had commented. Is he commenting on last week's? I don't know. I would think that Steven would be able to figure out that it's not that, but I don't particularly know because that's weird. I don't know what's happening. Because if you go to our page...
Oh, that played last week, sorry.
Yeah, in fact, Leroy's commenting on last week. So if you go to the page, it's there. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. We've got it now.
Steven!
So, Paul.
Keep up!
Paul, can you appeal red cards? Yes, you can. So they can appeal them to FIFA. So what I said is they just got to go find that judge in Lubbock, Texas, that made Brennan Sorsby eligible for that little stretch, and let's make it happen, right? But yes, so they can, because it is widely regarded as not a right decision to give him a red card. From what I've at least been able to gather, I know I always love they bring on the British guy who's like their rules expert, so like they're equivalent to the Gene Steratore, right. in football.
Yep.
Or Mike Pereira, is that the Fox guy?
Yep.
And he, in his British accent says, yeah, no, this is not a red card, pretty much. And he says, yep, they got that wrong. So the Brazilian ref, though, said it was, so they can appeal it. But right now it says there's 30 seconds remaining, USA up 2, so they're looking like they're going to advance. And I think they play Monday in Seattle against Belgium. So it'll be Waffles against Freedom.
Waffles!
Not allowed to eat a waffle for the next week.
That's fine. I think I'll be okay.
I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, so it looks like they're counting down the time. And there it is. Team USA has won 2-0. Great job. Great job. So yeah, they just went final. So they defeat Bosnia Herzegovina. And it is 2-0. So great. Good job. They survive and they win and they're still alive. It's only the second time they've won a game in the knockout stage, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's
you can tell your kids you saw it, Sam.
Right? Yeah. I mean, listen, it was a fun match. Have you watched any World Cup other than what we talked about last week? Watching a little bit of the Americas.
No, I've not. I have been pretty busy. I've not been able to, unfortunately.
So it was funny last week. They played.
Take that back. I take that back. I watched 15 minutes of England play, and then I watched the shootout penalty kicks.
I want to come back to shootout. I want to come back to penalty kicks here in a minute because I got some thoughts on it. But
okay,
I will first want to say, so Team USA played, was it Thursday of last week against Turkey? Remember we talked about that, and it was funny. Yep. Team USA scored a goal in the first 10 minutes of the match, and I got a text message from Steven, let's go, and then Turkey scored 2 straight after that. And I was like, oh well. So thankfully Steven didn't text me at all today. Maybe it's just the curse that we're not allowed to communicate during these
and you think about what you've done, young man.
Yeah, I mean, it's all Steven Smith's fault that Team USA lost that match to Turkey. 100%. And I think he knows that.
And he admits it. He admits it.
PKs, though. How do you feel about that being the way to decide a match like that?
Listen, I'm a hockey fan. I love them. Mm-hmm. I love them because I love the shootout. Right. And now, listen, I know a lot of people who won't like them simply because they don't like the shootout in hockey. But yes, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I like the shootout.
I love it. I say this.
I feel really bad for the goalie who caught the ball and it went right through his hands and scored it in.
Yeah. Where was he from? I don't remember. Netherlands?
Could have been. Yep.
I don't remember. But I say that I love this, but I was just thinking and I know that baseball and football don't have comparison things for that. But can you imagine that if there was an equivalent for the Cubs and it was in Game 7 of the playoffs and it all came down to
we already said here's how it needs to happen, right?
A home run derby. I don't even know what it is.
A home run derby, you get rid of the guy on second. You get rid of the guy on second and you go 12 innings. After 12 innings, then you get 4 batters. You get to choose your 4 batters. Whoever hits the most home runs out of those 4 batters off of 4 pitches wins the. You get to pick your pitcher, right?
And see, I don't even know if that would be an equivalent to the same level of like the All-Star game last year.
But I tell you, I've said this before, and if you're a longtime watcher of this show, you've heard me say that the ultimate way that I felt that the way that they need to end games, if we're going to stick with this Ghost Runner BS, which I've never been a fan of the Ghost Runner, is you start off with nobody on 10 innings, then 1 runner on first in the 11th, then 2 on the 12th, 3 on, and then bases loaded in the 13th.
I don't think you can't put a runner on first though. Because then that's a double play.
Tough.
Yeah, no, I'd be very against that. And I don't think
you would.
Yeah. But see, I have a love-hate with the Ghost Runner. I have a love-hate with it.
I'm 43. I absolutely can't stand it.
Well, yeah, you don't like any change.
No, that's not true. I don't mind ABS.
Okay, the one thing that I actually think, but
stop whining. You're not going outside.
Pitch clock, love it.
Stupid.
DH, I cannot believe if 10 years ago when we first met, you would have, or I guess it's almost 11 years ago when we first met, you told me that I would be making comments that I love having the DH in the NL. I would have never believed you. I love it.
Also stupid. Got rid of strategy. Stupid.
But did we really need to watch a pitcher hit? No.
You're getting rid of the chess match strategy. And you, of all people, I'm kind of disappointed because you are a big strategy guy, and I figured you would be all about strategy.
But I think it's a more entertaining product. Now, listen, the Reds probably have some pitchers that can hit better than some of the guys that they have hitting right now, so maybe it would help them. But yeah, but I was just trying to think of the equivalent of a baseball or a football or something like that, football would be
kickoffs, right? You go out to the 40-yard line.
I'm
You
more
go to the
even just
40-yard
saying
line, and
the
you get 10 tries, right? Or however, because they're kicking forever now, right? They're kicking.
you're
forever
talking
now.
field goals. You're talking field goals.
Yes, right. You go to like the 40-yard line, you get 10 tries, and whoever makes the most.
But I guess what I'm more saying is, how big of a mess would you be if it was the Cubs in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series or something, and it came down to something like that?
You know, I'd be crabby about it. Come on now.
Oh, it would be like the stress level of it, or the Bears. You're playing the Packers, in the playoffs, and they have a 2-point conversion attempt from the 2-yard line. How nervous are you going to be? You won't even be able to watch. I was just like, it would be.
I don't like watching it. I don't like watching it now, man. I can't. I can't.
And that's one thing. Like, I want the Americans to win, but like if they would have lost tonight, I'd have been like, that sucks. Okay, and then I'd have moved on. But other than that, it's been fun to kind of watch the World Cup, especially because the Reds are terrible.
You know who hasn't watched any of the World Cup?
Well, it's not Paul. I know Paul's probably bought Fox Go.
One David Klemola has not watched any of the World Cup. I tell you what.
What was he ranting about on Facebook the other day?
I don't see any of his posts at all, and it's so hysterical.
Did you unfollow your dad?
No, but I think he's got like something on his like where his gets sent to the bottom of the feed.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I didn't punish him.
Now, I will admit that your dad. Oh, Facebook has a great feature. And if you're not aware of this, it has. So when you see the post, you have like the 3 dots, in the upper right-hand corner.
Right.
And if you tap that, you can hit snooze person for 30 days.
30 days.
Love it. I love, especially around like the election. And this is even if I agree with the person. I'm like, I like when I pop on Facebook and I see a
Sam
stupid
snoozes Leroy during the Indy 500 month. During May, Sam's just like, listen, Leroy, I do not want to see
I don't
a month's worth of Indy 500 posts from you.
Nope.
It's fine.
Nope. Listen, I don't even follow you to begin with.
If the Reds make the playoffs, I mute Sam for a month, so.
You're fine. You don't have to worry about that. The Reds are terrible. And the Reds cannot beat the Brewers. They cannot beat the Brewers. They're cursed.
Dude, I tell you what, I was so thrilled we took 2 out of 3 from them this weekend. Or whatever we played. I'm so thrilled. We've been struggling so.
I am loving that, like, the Brewers pretty much manager right now, because Pat Murphy is literally like falling apart. He can't do pitching changes. It's Chris Hook. Who, like, I know, I mean, I haven't talked to him in forever, but it's just kind of cool. It's like, hey, I know that guy. I know that guy. I got his son's phone number. I could call him right now. But yeah, it's been a busy week. I know. So yesterday for us was the day that our deadline to turn in our statewide awards was.
Ours is the 15th. So I've been busy.
I love and hate it. For one, I've listened to more Sam and Steven over the last like 3 or 4 days than any human being should ever have to listen to. And just trying to find the perfect sequence. Because what it is for our submission, it's only 10 minutes long. And you think
you get 10 minutes?
That's the maximum amount of time, which is nothing.
We get 3, dude. Don't even start with me.
Wow.
We get
3 minutes.
3.
Okay. For sports?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we get 10 minutes. But it was 20 like 2 years ago. And 20 was a great amount of time. But 10 minutes, it's amazing. Like I found one sequence that was like really good. Like and it was like 10, 12. And I was like, ow. And it's not like you can ethically like cut out, stoppages or something like that. I was like, God. And then I exported, put this together, exported it. It was 10:01. I was like, gosh dang it. I was like, I'm not going to, like, would a judge disqualify me? I don't know. But I'm like, I'm not going to put in all this work. So then I had to go through and like, just like cut like little
Got Dixon lost
slivers.
the Indy 500 because he went 1 mile over the speed limit. Just saying.
It's but yeah, it's just I hate it because, and for one, and I know you're the same way here, is like you want to put the best product you can forward, kind of thing.
Correct.
And
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it unless I am submitting my best.
I'm probably the worst critic against myself.
No.
Yeah, right. But I love it because, I mean, I'll be listening and then all of a sudden I'll say something and it'll be like, you dumbass. Like, what the hell are you saying? Like what are you doing? And it's just
shocked. I'm shocked.
Right. But I know you've had a busy couple of days as well. I don't know if you want to talk about anything you've been up to or not, or if you are needing to. Okay.
Next week.
Okay.
Next week we'll talk.
Ooh, you know what we call that, right?
A teaser?
Oh, a tease. You better tune into next week's show.
You need to tune in. You absolutely need to tune into next week's show. We've got big news, one way or the other. One way or the other, we have big news next week. So you're going to want, because first of all, we have a 4th of July show, which is going to feature at least some contest. Mm-hmm. Okay,
we're going to talk about it.
That's one. 2, I'm going to have big life news.
Are you pregnant?
I am. It's Sam. It's a Sam.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
He's tall and lanky, but and can golf, but he has bad knees. And
I cannot golf. I cannot golf.
So, but I've got big life news, so we'll talk about that next week. So you're not going to miss next week's show. Make sure you are tuning in to watch Sam eat 2.5 hot dogs. And
are we doing hot dogs again?
No, gosh, no. I saw somebody online. I saw somebody online on YouTube was eating gummy worms, and I was like, oh, no. Can you imagine? Oh, I like gummy worms. I don't want to eat them to a point where I'm not going to like them.
I don't particularly like. Yeah, Paul's seen me golf. I am not a good golfer.
What?
Not a good.
What? I know you're not a big candy guy in the first place, but what candy? If a gun was to your head and you had to go and get candy, what candy would you get?
I mean, I wouldn't be anti it, but
right.
Let's say in an eating contest. Let's say if it was an eating contest.
Paul still says pickle spears.
Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. Okay.
I think that would be if it was a contest of. Now that would be really hard for us to judge.
No, it's easy. It's easy because you. Dang, that was a huge.
I heard that.
It's a huge firework. No, here's how you do it. You count 200 of them. Because there's no way you're going to eat 200.
I can't count that high.
You don't have that many fingers or toes?
Hell no. What kind of inbreeding is happening up there?
Well, you're from Kentucky, so I figured that was.
I'm from Northern Kentucky.
Listen, that's the first time I've made a Kentucky joke in a long time. Okay.
You know what, Steven? He deserves this. You're getting 10 seconds in the penalty box for saying what you did. 10 seconds in the penalty box. Okay, so he's still got a couple more seconds. I'm even upping it to 15 for that because that was not very nice. Not very nice. Hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, Paul.
That'd be fine for Sam, but I'm married, man.
I was going to say, that was literally the next thing. Leroy might be sleeping on the couch for unrelated things, but that night, he'd guarantee be on the couch. Yeah, that would... Oof. Woo. I think let's just talk about it right now. To me, the one that we talked about that I think is our winner, I think is chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Unless you have a better.
I'm fine. I'm fine with chicken nuggets.
And I think we talk. And I think we just do like a frozen.
Set up some parameters ahead of time.
Yep, the same.
Great value.
Oh, guess what? The Reds are losing to the Brewers. What a shock. I would vote Tyson. I think it's a little tastier at least.
Speaking, that's fine. Speaking of the Reds losing, I have a stat of the week for Paul. The Cubs hit 1.01 miles worth of home runs in the last 24 hours, which is an insane stat. I'm telling you.
What is happening there?
There's a firefight outside right now. There's a firefight going on right now outside my house.
Good choice, Paul.
Yeah, 5,320 feet or whatever of worth of home runs the Cubs have hit in the last 24 hours.
Surprisingly,
insane to think about.
Surprisingly, we haven't had any fireworks here tonight, at least that I've heard.
Those are
loud.
These are some cannons, man. My goodness.
Now, is it usually like that around your house?
No, I'm not sure who's. It's got. I wonder if it's the house next door because those are some. Ooh, I'm glad I'm on my podcast because I'd be. Yeah. I'm just glad I'm with my. I'm glad with my friends. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, Dansby Swanson's on a burner right now.
5 home runs in the last 24 hours.
That'll do. That'll do, donkey.
Yeah,
that'll do. Yeah. Okay, you mentioned Paul's stats of the week.
I did.
Here they are, facts. Every ball used in Major League Baseball is dirty. In order to take the slick factory sheen off and allow pitchers to get a better grip, Major League Baseball wipes down each baseball with mud from an undisclosed location on the Delaware River. And it's been done this way for 75 years now.
They talked to the family that does this. There's a family that's been doing this for like 60 years. And they talked about the secret, and they tried to get the family to like give the location of where they do it at. And the family won't say. There's a really cool YouTube video. Of them and how they do it with the baseballs. It's really awesome to watch. Yeah. Steven's the documentary. Yeah.
NFL referees also receive Super Bowl rings. They're not as large or impressive as the rings received by the players, but all referees who officiate the Super Bowl get a serious piece of bling to commemorate the day.
Very cool.
Fun fact, Ron Torbert actually got a real one from the Los Angeles Rams. Holy it's okay. I'm not still bitter. Not still bitter.
Sam, it's okay, Sam. Sam, it's okay. It's okay, Sam.
Well, it was, the other day I was talking with, I got a group chat with some people that are Western buddies. and I was joking. I was like, Western, we have to recognize that Mitchell Robinson, Western Kentucky legend, won the NBA championship with the Knicks.
Correct.
And then we were naming other ones. Like I was like, like Adam Duvall. WKU legend, won with the Braves. And then he fires back. He's like, like Tyler Higbee won a title with the Rams. And I was like, too far, not ready yet. Gosh. I was like, and he's a Braves fan. I was like, I gave you the Adam Duvall and you returned me with that. And then the last one for today, Wilt Chamberlain played his entire 14-year career without ever fouling out of a game.
That's impressive. That's about as impressive as the Joey Votto no pop outs in the infield stat, which is always impressive to me. Well, you do it like once. You do it like once,
and it was in his like 15th season too.
Yeah, it was like something insane like that. Ridiculous.
Do you have your first birthday, right?
Yes, I do. I do have birthdays today. Let's go ahead and get to our birthdays today, and I did it quickly, so I hope I didn't mess this up, which I probably did, but we'll get
you probably
to it.
Did. Listen, if we're being honest, we just expect it for now.
That's fine. All right, guys, you know how this works. I'm going to give you a player. Tell me who the player is. Get it right. Get into our drawing for absolutely nothing.
Leroy will buy you a beer the next time he sees you if you get it right.
Fact. All right. MVP, Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-Star, 2-time World Series winner, 4-time Silver Slugger, wore the number 33 for a good majority of his career, wore the number 44 for a moment, and wore the number 31. Looks like he spent time with the Athletics.
Paul, that's cheating to look at the birthdays.
Looks like he played for the Yankees, White Sox, it appears. But yeah, those are the teams. Thank you. So MVP, Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-Star, 2-time World Series winner.
You got yourself like a hostess there. Okay, hit the next one here.
Outfielder DH, batted right through right, 6'4", 240 pounds, born the 2nd of July. He'll turn 62 tomorrow. He was drafted by the A's in the 82 draft from Carroll City High School, Miami Gardens, Florida, where he went to high school and played ball.
This isn't Canseco, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, look at that. I think the A's part gave it away for me.
Look at that, man. 1,800 hits, but 462 home runs, 266 batting average, 200 stolen bases, which is impressive for a bigger guy, man. It really is. But
no, why was he a bigger guy, Leroy?
The roids. Do not get me started on the. I'll go on a tirade. I'll go on a rant.
I don't need to get you started to go on a rant.
No, I'm just saying we haven't had a Leroy rant in a while.
I know. Why do you think the show has gone up recently?
Listen. Steroids saved baseball.
Don't.
No, I'm telling you right.
Muted.
Me.
Did he really?
Oh,
I did. Listen, I'll have to. I mean, I'm not afraid. Not afraid. I cheated once. The only birthday I saw was Jimmy Key.
All right, here's the next one.
And see, Mark gives birthdays, but he doesn't always use baseball players. And if I'm being honest, I'm not always on the show on Wednesday. So I'm listening. I'm listening, but I'm not listening that intently.
7-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger, ALCS MVP, won the Clemente Award. Looks like he spent time with the Brewers, Orioles, Pittsburgh, it looks like.
Padres?
Padres, yeah, maybe. Padres. Yeah, Padres. Texas.
Peace out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Why is my charger over here?
Talk to your children. I don't live here.
Oh, you do live here.
Ugh, I know.
Come on, Violet. Nope.
Go ahead and hit the next button.
DH right fielder, 6'2", 230 pounds, celebrating a birthday today. Turns 46 from the Dominican Republic. Went to school in Monte Cristi. Debuted September 17th, 2005. He played against Houston. Went 0 for 1 with no home runs, no RBIs, no stolen bases. Did nothing.
Oh, you're not even giving us the team he was signed out of or anything? Wow.
That's what was given to me.
Is this would this guy have been Mark might have mentioned him? Do you think he would have? Is this guy well known enough? Do you think
he's well known? He's probably best known for his time with Texas Rangers.
Because it's not Vlad.
No.
Okay.
No, he's best known for his time with the Rangers.
Okay, next up.
42 career WAR, 2,000 hits, 464 home runs, 1,300 RBIs, 84 stolen bases.
Adrian Beltre?
Mm-mm.
No.
Milwaukee, Texas, Baltimore,
it's not
Seattle.
a bad guess. That's a good guess, Stephen. Josh Hamilton. It's a good guess. But it's not.
Seattle, Minnesota, Tampa Bay Rays, Washington, and the Padres. Just graduated. Good grief, Leroy. Just retired a couple years ago.
Bigger guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know. He's right on the tip of my tongue. Right on the tip of my tongue. No, it's not Ruben Sierra. Oh, gosh. I can see this guy. Because he's a borderline Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. It was going to come. I just needed. I don't know that I knew he was a Brewer. I have no memory of that.
I don't think his time in Milwaukee was. He only played 8 games with the Brewers.
Oh, well,
that's why you don't know him there.
That's a Brewer, yeah.
Yeah, he only had 5 at bats with them.
Interesting.
That's why you don't know him there.
Nelson Cruz. Okay, good job. Look at that. We pulled it off. Yeah, Nelson Cruz. Yeah, probably Hall of Very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he's Hall of Fame, but he's probably Hall of Very good.
Yeah, he'll get votes. He'll absolutely get votes.
Yeah, and he's probably gonna be one of those guys that'll just end up a little bit short. Do you have any tidbits, or do you want to do some questions?
I do. So Wilson Contreras is in the news again. He got into a big fight between him and what's the pitcher from the Nationals' name?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
I mean, it's not that relevant to the.
Yeah, regardless, he got into a big fight with him because he called him. He said, "Sit down, boy," and Contreras threw a fit about it. And then the pitcher said he didn't realize that "boy" was considered offensive, and now everybody's in an uproar about that. When I promise you, I've been to hundreds of baseball games, and between college, minor leagues, and
Cavelli, yeah.
And I've definitely heard plenty of players call other players "boy" in my time there. I promise you. So,
is Christy still in the room with you?
She is not. So you can feel free to
say bad words about Wilson Contreras.
You can feel free to put your Wilson Contreras slander.
Because I was going to say,
Christy likes Wilson Contreras, so that's.
Mm-hmm. Is he one of her free passes?
Oh yeah,
okay.
She's on this list. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's being a little. I just heard the door open. You're not trying. There she's watching.
It's London.
Okay.
Gang socks for mom.
He's kind of being something that rhymes with witch.
Yeah.
Kind of being a witch.
NFL Players Association and quarterback Brendan Sorsby will not be pursuing litigation as the NFL's decision not to hold a supplemental draft this year. Sorsby has now said that he has a gambling problem and he will be looking into it to get some help as he deals with. Oh, hi, Christy.
I put her comments on the
screen. Alyssa Thomas has received death threats over the Caitlin Clark incident, saying, "I don't know why everyone's in an uproar over what I did." Not bad. You put your hands around. You know what's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It happens all the time, right? Right. Lionel Messi continues to absolutely just kill in the World Cup, breaking all kinds of records. That guy's unhuman. Even if you don't like...
What teams he play for?
I don't know. Argentina.
There you go. Look, you know that.
LeBron James has announced he will not be playing with the Lakers this next year, which has prompted every social media team in the entire galaxy to go, "Hey, LeBron, come play for, quote, XXX team." I even saw him in an IndyCar uniform this weekend, so...
I thought about if I was good at Photoshop, I would have put him in a Grayson County uniform. But just because of all the transfer stuff.
I thought about putting him over in our studios. So I mean, let's be real here for a second. I mean, so that's yeah. Otherwise than that, the NHL is having their draft, or not draft. They're having their free agencies in full swing right now. NBA obviously is having theirs as well, talking about all that. And then, like Sam said, the first round of the round of 32 is going on. The Mets continue to free fall. They fired their head coach. They fired their manager this week. It's just a free fall.
Did you see who is like the most outspoken about wanting that job?
David Ross.
No.
Who?
Albert Pujols.
Oh, yes. I saw Albert Pujols put his name in too. Yeah. So, I'm fine with either of them, to be honest with you. It'd be nice to get some of these players that in there just so they can all mess up and not too good. Um, Detroit Lions have released Terrion Arnold after he was arrested last week following felony charges of armed robbery and kidnapping. So that's also been a big story for the Lions this week. And Andrew Wiggins is staying with the Miami Heat. So there are your headlines for. There's been plenty of other NBA news. I had written that one down for some reason. So.
Yeah, the Jaylen Brown for Paul George deal that happened earlier tonight is big NBA news as well. That's wild,
dude. And what kills me about the Mets team, and listen, we can talk about this. So, and maybe that's another point that I can make is there's been a few Major League Baseball players that have been talking, and maybe as we get a little bit closer to football season again, when we have a little bit of a deader week, we can talk a little bit more about it. But there is, the Major League Baseball Players Association has basically said, look, we don't want a salary cap, right? We don't want a salary cap. We don't want this. We don't want that. The Mets have spent a ton of money and are in complete freefall. They just continue to keep losing. They continue to find new and interesting ways to lose. They looked so awful against the Cubs. Like their manager didn't even make it out. Their manager at home too. They had 8 errors in that one game against the Cubs, and it wasn't that they lost. It wasn't that they got swept. Right? Any team can get swept. It was how they got swept. And Sam, I think if you and I grabbed a hodgepodge team of misfits, it could give the Mets a good run right now. So. They look bad, dude. They look bad right now. So
yeah, Paul did send me the. Have you seen the Calais Campbell news? Calais Campbell, the football player.
Yep.
His mom was killed by his brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Terrible story. Paul sent that to me.
Oh, okay, guys. Okay. All right. I don't know how you got that all over your face, but go clean yourself up. I'm doing a show right now, okay? Please do not make a mess in my bathroom. Good Lord.
Good job, Dad.
Huh?
Good job, Dad.
She's covered in whipped cream. I have no idea. If you get whipped cream on my bed, so help me, sweet Jesus, you will be sleeping on the roof. For legal purposes, that's a joke.
You never had whipped cream in your bed?
Speaking of big market teams, the Dodgers are the Dodgers. Stupid Dave Roberts is the quickest manager to 1,000 wins or whatever record he beat, which again shows that even Paul and I could just throw names in the hat and get to 1,000 wins with that team, which is interesting because like 3 years ago, everyone wanted Dave Roberts fired. Just saying. Just kind of interesting how that works. Amazing what happens when you spend money.
Sweet Paul could be sweet. He could be sweet baby Jesus seeing a lot of different things about what we're talking about here.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, that's so large. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do a little bit of play clock segment here. I don't know if you have any questions prepared.
I do.
Or not. Okay.
I do.
Would you like to ask or answer?
I will ask first.
Okay, go.
I feel like we keep doing this, but I'm going to ask it again. Caitlin Clark, she hurting or helping WNBA right now?
You just want Christy to come at me. Isn't that what it is? Gosh. I mean, she's absolutely helping. I'm going to redeem myself and her for taking a shot at Wilson Contreras. Yeah, I mean, people are watching because of her. And, I mean, she's getting more fans of the game. Women's basketball is going to be better off long-term because of her. I mean, you talk to high school players right now, and she is still the player that you want to be. And that's going to be good for the game long-term. It's kind of an equivalent to where I think if the U.S. can go on a run in soccer in the World Cup, it will help soccer long-term, especially because of what could happen to baseball next year. One to 25, Leroy. I've not read these.
4.
Kaylee, you let the kid
Oh.
out.
Okay. I might have to adjust this question a little bit, but we'll say, what memory do you think you'll still remember when you're 90 years old? We could probably back that up to what, 70 for you? Because I mean, if you get to 90, I'll be impressed. But what memory do you think, or what memories do you think you'll still remember when you're very old?
I was just talking to, I went to the bar last night, and I was just talking to a friend of mine. We were talking about the very first baseball game we ever went to. And I remember going to my very first Cubs game back in 1989. So I was six years old, and I remember going to see the Cubs play the Giants on a Saturday afternoon. Mom and Dad took me to Wrigley Field. It was a scorcher. It was scorching hot. And I remember my dad and I taking our shirts off. We were sitting on the first base side, pretty far down, so way past the first base bag, over towards right field.
You went tarps off?
And I remember my mom throwing a fit about it and just being embarrassed about us having our shirts off and being like, Dave, put your shirt on. You are embarrassing me. And my dad being like, Linda, it's fine. Like, we're fine. We're at a game. Like, it's okay. And I don't know why, but that memory absolutely has stuck with me like 30 years later, 35 years later.
Steven says the lemonade jug is going to stick with him.
Oh!
Paul, too, I meant to mention it earlier. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Paul turned 94 yesterday, I believe.
Happy birthday, my friend.
94. Yeah, hopefully you got to celebrate and do something fun. Okay, ready for your next question?
Yes. So my next question is, Major League Baseball is the only sport that has unique ballparks. What other sport would you like to see have unique ballparks, and what would make it? What sport would have the best? Would have the best? Would make it the most fun?
Yeah, me too, Christy. Yeah, we're in agreement there. Soccer? Maybe soccer? I don't, because like basketball needs because you have 3-point line and all that. I think it needs that. I don't care about hockey. NFL, I don't think that would not look good. I don't think with differences in that. Yeah, I think soccer is probably the only one that would make any semblance of sense.
Somebody on Reddit said bowling.
Now, I will say, softball for the most part is pretty uniform.
Yeah,
and I don't know why. I've never read into it. I'm sure there has to be a reason as to why. But yeah, no, intriguing.
Christy, you didn't hear the news? You're joining us this year.
But you're drinking lemonade.
Yeah, you.
Mm-hmm. 1 to 25, except number 4.
22.
Oh, okay. This is a good question. What's something that gets easier with age that nobody talks about?
Something that gets easier with age that doesn't get talked about. Honestly, I think driving. Driving for me gets easier with age that doesn't really get talked about. I don't mind going on like trips and things like that. Dealing with like longer trips and stuff like that. I think as like we're younger, I think we get a little bit concerned, a little bit nervous about driving and stuff like that, and about freaking out about things and stuff and obstacles and stuff like that. It's gotten easier for me as I've gotten older. So,
but then you hit the age where it becomes harder. Correct.
I haven't hit that age yet.
For me, what's something that has gotten easier for me with age? And I'm trying to think, what is wrong with that cat?
I don't know why she's whining tonight. She's been really loud.
And see, Paul's right here in saying knowing what to do when a situation occurs, like you learn by experiences. And I agree with that, but I feel like that's almost a cop-out answer. Like, of course, it becomes easy. Yes, it is happy, but Bobby Bonilla.
Yes. I think, aren't the Reds playing Payne Griffey today, too?
No, that ended
a
year or two ago, I think. I think it ended a year or two ago. But yeah, I don't... Because, I could say, like, what's gotten easier with age? Broadcasting. But then it's like, well, that's silly because...
Yeah, that's true about any job, right? Any job gets easier with experience.
I've probably become a better cook, a better griller in my... But that's also just because I'm not a good cook. I'm not going to tell you that. I can make a mean chicken finger in that air fryer, though.
Chicken nuggets? Yeah.
Yep. Braves are paying people and so on.
Yeah, but there's something about the Bobby Bonilla story.
With him not being like a...
That's separate, right? Mm-hmm. Because the biggest thing about Bonilla is he got paid so much money, and he only played for like 2 years after that. Like, I think that was the big...
Ooh, this is a good...
Busy.
Steven's got a good one here. Napping. That is a good one.
Especially if golf or NASCAR is on, right, Steven?
Or IndyCar?
Whoa. Or the Reds?
No, I don't snap during the Reds because I'm just getting mad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's usually anger and frustration and everything that comes along with it. Yeah, it does. So much fun. Most people don't even remember him being a pirate. Christy says she told the girls to take the cat out of there.
Loud as can be, man.
Mm-hmm. You got your next thing up?
I do. Let's go ahead and get to it. Oh, hold on. All right, we got what year is... That's not it. We got what year is that lineup from? All you got to do is tell me what the lineup is, what year the lineup is from. And we've got another theme this week. So you got to tell me what the theme is for these. I've got two separate lineups, and they're both connected. So you got to tell me what the theme is.
Okay.
Jim Gilliam, Norm Larker, Duke Snyder, Carl Furillo, Gil Hodges, John Roseborough, Don Zimmer playing shortstop, Charlie Neal, Clem Labine playing Daniel O'Connell, Jim Davenport, Willie Mays, Leon Wagner, Orlando Cepeda, Willie Kirkland, Darrell Spencer, Bob Schmidt, and Gordon Jones. Dodgers at the Giants.
Is this Willie Mays' debut?
It is not. But it is. I mean, obviously, if Don Zimmer is playing, this is ancient old.
58.
Okay, Steven says 68. Sam says 58.
I might be too old.
Okay. Let's see if we get any more guesses here. Paul says 65. Dodgers at the Giants. Duke Snyder.
We're all over the board.
Yep. And I don't believe it. I really do not believe it. But Sam Gormley.
Did I really?
Absolutely nailing the year. Wrong. Don't worry about it. I forgot to delete it. That's old. The one on the left is correct. It's the Dodgers Giants 1958, Tuesday, April 15th at Seals Stadium. At Seals Stadium in San Francisco. Okay. This was the very first game that the Giants played out in San Fran after moving from Brooklyn. So it was the first time that Brooklyn moved to out west. It's the first time they moved out west. So 58 was the correct answer.
Look what your Elizabeth guests.
66, 7.
6,
no one's in here.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
All right, next up. Kenny Lofton, Jason Kendall, Brian Giles, Ramos Ramirez, Randall Simon. Ooh, Reggie Sanders, Pokey Reese, Jack Wilson, Chris Benson taking on Larkin, Boone, Griffey Jr., Kearns, Dunn, Casey, Larson, LaRue, and Jimmy Haynes.
Ooh.
Kenny Lofton should have gotten more Hall of Fame votes. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer, but he should have gotten more Hall of Fame votes than what he did. Lofton was underrated.
I'm gonna guess last on this one. It's a Reds one, but I just put my guess into the private chat. Just so you see that I'm not cheating on that. Stevens is 97.
Sam's got his locked in.
Because I'll tell you what, Leroy.
Yeah.
If I'm right, and this game happened in April, I think I was at the game.
Okay.
Because I remember going to an early game. Yeah, see, I was right in that same. In fact, I want to. So, yeah, I've already locked in my answer. I want to look because I think I might have this marked in my. Because on the ballpark app, you can.
Yeah.
You can add in your historical games.
Yeah. Paul says 03. Steven says 97.
I said 04.
Sam says 04.
Let's see here. I got to go all the way back and see if I have it on here or not. Okay, so if I'm right,
what's the significance of this game?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you at this game though? Do you know?
Was it April 10th, 2004?
It was March 31st.
Oh, this is the first game at GABP. First game at GABP.
And again, ignore that. I forgot to delete the stuff on the right. But
so, yeah,
March 31st, 03.
Apparently, I did
Paul,
go to what was my
Paul getting it right. Pirates beat the Reds 10-1 on the first game at JBP. Yeah, so Lofton again, and it's wild how we have, and Paul, you can vouch for me on this, but it's wild how there are certain players that stick with us that I don't know. I got favorite players of mine that never did anything. Like I don't know. I felt like Kenny Lofton should have gotten way more votes than what he did in the Hall of Fame. I feel like Lofton was way underrated. Sam, what players of yours did you really, really like that weren't really, really like over the top, really good players?
Sean Casey.
But for you, like, were like,
Sean
you
Casey.
love them.
Sean
Casey?
Yeah. Sean Casey. Sorry, I'm looking at, I love in the ballpark app. So if you didn't know this, if you have like old ticket stubs, you can go in and you can.
Yes.
You can, because I did this one day. I have like all of the old ticket stubs, and I found like all of the games that I went to, and then it keeps track at like the top. You can see it says I've seen 21 of the teams played in 6 different ballparks.
So Kenny Lofton played for the Astros, Cleveland, Atlanta, White Sox, Giants, Pittsburgh, Cubs, Yankees, Phillies, Dodgers, Rangers, and Cleveland.
Votto doesn't count, Steven, because he's not underrated, at least in my eyes.
Heck, even at that 03 team, when he played on the Cubs, oh my goodness, he was awesome. He was awesome on the Cubs in 03. Now, mind you, that 03, David Justice. Oh.
Thomas More legend.
Oh. I love those Braves teams. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna get on.
Did you do a football one too, or no?
I did not this time.
Okay.
I did not this time.
I just realized I took you off the screen, but I wasn't sure if we could do that. Alrighty, NASCAR pick for this week. Last week at Sonoma, Leroy and I both went with SVG, and we were correct, getting 63 points. Doug took Kyle Larson, getting 35. Steven took Chase Elliott, getting 20. Paul Reeves took Tyler Reddick and got
-4.
2 points. 2 points. Proud of you, Paul. Proud of you, Paul. This week, they're headed back to Chicagoland. They haven't been there in a while, have they?
No.
Steven is taking Denny Hamlin to open us up. And I'm going to say Tyler Reddick bounces back.
I will take
Jeremy Mayfield, you coward.
If he was racing, yes, but I'll take Hocevar.
Oh, okay. Intriguing pick. He's had a good year. See, what's interesting is, so Chicagoland Speedway, I had a teacher, this was like 7th grade, who her dad like gave a kidney or part of his liver or something to the owner of that speedway at the time. So every year they would get like free tickets to that race.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, probably whatever the hell they wanted. I mean,
Right.
I don't know if that guy still owns it or whatever. What toy? Yeah, I never did make that post, Steven. I'll make the post this week on it. I completely
Come on,
forgot.
Gormley!
You could have done it too. What was that? What was last week? I had something I was doing late last week. I remember that like threw off my. I don't even remember what it was.
He was very busy. Mr. Posh Posh over here was very busy with his social life and all the many things he had going on.
Paul's going to take Ty Gibbs for this. Doug, do you have a pick? I don't know if you're still watching or not, or did you make one and I'm just an idiot and didn't read it? Make sure to drop it in there. The one thing that we do have to discuss, though, Leroy, is what I don't think
Javi Lopez, my friend.
I don't think we start the bracket next week since we have our contest.
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, because.
But what are we thinking?
Let's see. I was thinking we could either do best sitcom or what you said. Fast food
doing
stuff.
a restaurant, doing chain restaurants.
Yes.
Doing
So
it again.
Come on, that's off.
Are you losing your mind right now?
Yes, I've got this little gnat that's flying right in front of my face. That's driving me nuts.
You got to watch out for gnats. From experience. I thought that would have gotten more out of you. I thought that was a pretty good, if you know, you know, inside joke. Terry Pendleton.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Paul and Steven, we'll let you all vote.
What about Chuck Knobloch, Paul?
Do you like best sitcom or best or doing a chain restaurant bracket again? We'll let them decide, and if it's tied or something, I don't know which one. See, I love food, so it's tough for me. I see. I'd be fine with redoing the fast food item bracket again because I'm still mad that the Blizzard won that. I didn't say you got to vote, Christy. They're all saying sitcom.
No.
Okay. Paul says not restaurants again. Okay.
Paul's just scared you're going to vote for Taco Bell again.
Yes,
and he
that's
can't
100% what he's doing. Because he knows that me and you, it's right. Yep, see? Yep. And see, for that reason, Leroy, I say we do restaurants, but it's just 64 different versions of Taco Bell.
Every single Mexican restaurant under the sun. This is how we keep our listeners, by the way.
Taco Bell, Taco John's. The Taylorville Mexican restaurant by the Walmart, the Taylorville Mexican restaurant by the Sonic.
Yeah, we still use them. Yes. Yes.
The one that's in Effingham.
All the same, man. They're all the same. Doug, pick a NASCAR driver, bud.
Yeah, do you have your NASCAR pick at Chicago this week? If you
They're in Chicagoland, my brother.
We can do that. But next week on the show, we'll have our. Are we doing chicken nuggets?
We are doing chicken nuggets, and I have a big announcement to make next week. So you're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a good show next week.
And see, the best part is this: I know what the announcement is.
He does.
I do. Oh, Leroy, Lexi and Bailey were mad when they tore our taco down to rebuild it.
That's true. I was.
I don't think we're going to do McDonald's chicken nuggets. I think we just.
I think we're going to go do Great Value, like Walmart, Great Value. Okay, fine. You can do Dino Nuggies since you're a big baby.
No, but listen, we'll do Dino Nuggies. Let's do Tyson Dino Nuggies.
Here we go.
Doug's taking Kyle Larson.
Here we go. Yes, Dino Nuggies are king.
Shoot, we can do Dino Nuggies. I've just had the Great Value chicken nuggies before, and they're not good.
Okay.
I'm a chicken nugget snob.
You don't say.
I have standards, okay? Yeah. Standards for sure. And the Reds lost again.
Christy, what do you mean again? It's 4th of July.
That's what we do every year.
That's
Christy.
what we do. And I'm fighting a losing game here now because I'm on meds.
Mm-hmm. Paul's never had a Dino Nugget.
No surprise. No surprise there whatsoever.
Have you ever even had a chicken nugget? I mean, it's a chicken, Paul. It's a chicken nugget. That's all it is. It's not dinosaur meat.
He said can't be.
Do you like chicken nuggets?
Paul, no, do you hate children? Do you hate kids?
Last year was lemonade, and the year before was hot dogs.
Last year was not hot dogs. Last year was lemonade because I was up north.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 years ago was hot dogs. You were up north. Mm-hmm. Last year was lemonade. We were all up north. Mm-hmm. This year we're all here, and it's chicken nuggets, and I'm screwed.
Why do we do this?
I don't need to eat a ton. I just need to eat more than Sam.
Chicken fingers only. I'm a man. See, we can't do a chicken finger eating contest though because they're not a uniform shape.
No, we need to get the same thing. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. That way we can measure it.
Mm-hmm. That is the pro.
We have standards, Paul.
Mm-hmm. That is the pro to the Dino Nugget.
Correct.
I mean, they are a little different because Stegosaurus is different shape than the T-Rex.
Correct.
But they taste a little different too.
Correct. Stegosaurus tastes better than Diplodocus.
You just wanted to say that word.
I did.
I was going to say.
I'm just proud that I knew the Diplodocus.
Okay, here's the decision, and I have no strong opinion.
I'm also really frustrated because, like, there is a ton of new dinosaurs that have been discovered since I was a kid, and I hate it. Mm-hmm. I absolutely hate it because, like, I learned all the dinosaurs when I was 10. You're not supposed to discover new dinosaurs. Like, it's supposed to be the same from when I was 10 to now.
Are we allowed dipping sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to. I can't.
Now I kind of want to make it no dipping sauce allowed. No, I think you're allowed to dip. What dipping sauce are you going to go with?
Sweet and sour.
Ugh.
And barbecue. Oh, nope. Chick-fil-A.
That's right. They sell it now, don't they?
That's right.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
I don't really care. Good thing you're not eating it.
Yeah.
Be a baby. Eat your barbecue sauce like a little baby.
No, I will not. Buffalo.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Have your spicy little buffalo sauce. That's right. Have your spicy little buffalo sauce.
I'm not a wuss.
That's fine.
Look,
That's fine.
In fact, look. Bam! Already got it.
That's great. Enjoy. Knock yourself out. I look forward to crushing you next week.
Can I eat 25 Dino Nuggies? We're gonna find out.
We gonna learn today, boy. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to say that. I forgot. I'll have to take anger management class.
Mm-hmm. You're insensitive.
Not allowed to say boy.
I will say Wendy's. I don't know if they still do. There was the period where they had ghost pepper ranch. Did you ever try that?
I did not.
It was good.
Oh yeah,
it was good. I enjoyed that.
So there's a problem when you turn 35, Sam. Mm-hmm. Your body just will not. Things that you used to be able to do, you will not be able to do anymore, and you learn. Ain't that right, Paul?
I honestly have no idea how many. Like, when I make them, I don't count them. I just dump, and I do the eye test. I'm like, man, that looks good. And then it's hilarious. Like, I'll bring a plate, and usually when I pour it out, I'm like, I made too many. And then next thing I know, they're gone, and I'm like, oh boy. And then it's one of those things, you look yourself in the mirror, and you're like, I should be ashamed of myself that I just ate 30 dinosaur nuggets on a Tuesday night.
What have I been saying? I don't need to eat a ton. I just need to eat more than Sam.
Mm-hmm. look forward to it next week. Again, we'll have that next week. We'll also have Leroy's
I
big
won
announcement.
the hot dog. Sam won the lemonade.
You did not win the hot dog.
I won the hot dog. I ate more
hot
than
dog-
you.
That was not the competition, though.
That was I ate more than you. That was the
Yeah, well,
competition.
No, it was not. It was, can you actually eat that many?
And that was not the. I want to go back and watch that video.
You can. And I remember the entire thing is that I said that I could eat 4. And you said you could eat 10. And I said, and I said, you're going to do it. And I'll do it, and I'll show that I can only eat 4.
I'm
and I
pretty
had a
sure
fifth
we
one on
changed it that I could eat more than you.
there. No. Check the tape.
I'm going to check the
Because
tape.
I specifically remember stopping after 4 because that was the amount that I said I could do. And I felt like I could maybe do 5, but I knew if I ate 5, I was going to be like, this is not going to be a fun evening. You can check the tape. But yeah, next week we'll have that, and we'll also have Leroy's big announcement. It's not that he's pregnant.
Unfortunately. That's true.
But it could be anything.
It could even be a box. It's a family
What's
guy.
in the box?
What's in the box?
Mm-hmm.
It could even be from the press box.
We'll see you next week.